to be polished, smooth to the touch, minutely exact in outline. Hence fine comes to be a synonym for all words like dainty, delicate, exquisite; as, fine manners, a fine touch, fine perceptions. As that which is delicate is apt to be small, by an easy extension of meaning fine becomes a synonym for slender, slight, minute, comminuted; as, a fine thread, fine sand; or for filmy, tenuous, thin; as, a fine lace, fine wire; and as a thin edge is keen, sharp, fine becomes also a synonym for these words; as, a fine point, a fine edge. Compare BEAUTIFUL; MINUTE. Antonyms: big, blunt, clumsy, coarse, great, heavy, huge, immense, large, rude, stout, thick. Fire. Synonyms: blaze, burning, combustion, conflagration, flame. Combustion is the essential fact which is at the basis of that assemblage of visible phenomenon which we call fire; combustion being the continuous chemical combination of a substance with some element, as oxygen, evolving heat, and extending from slow processes, such as those by which the heat of the human body is maintained, to the processes producing the most intense light also, as in a blast furnace, or on the surface of the sun. Fire is always attended with light as well as heat; blaze, flame, etc., designate the mingled light and heat of a fire. Combustion is the scientific, fire the popular term. A conflagration is an extensive fire. Compare LIGHT. Flock. Synonyms: bevy, brood, covey, drove, group, hatch, herd, litter, lot, pack, set, swarm. Group is the general word for any gathering of a small number of objects, whether of persons, animals, or inanimate things. The individuals in a brood or litter are related to each other; those in the other groups may not be. Brood is used chiefly of fowls and birds; litter of certain quadrupeds, which bring forth many young at a birth; we speak of a brood of chickens, a litter of puppies. Brood is sometimes applied to a family of young children. Bevy is used of birds, and, figuratively, of any bright and lively group of women or children, but rarely of men. Flock is applied to birds and to some of the smaller animals. Herd is confined to the larger animals. We speak of a bevy of quail, a covey of partridges, a flock of blackbirds, or a flock of sheep; a herd of cattle, horses, buffaloes, or elephants; a pack of wolves, a pack of hounds, a swarm of bees. A collection of animals driven or gathered for driving is called a drove. Fluctuate. Synonyms: hesitate, oscillate, swerve, undulate, vacillate, vary, veer, waver. To fluctuate (from Latin fluctus, a wave) is to move like a wave with alternate rise and fall. A pendulum oscillates; waves fluctuate or undulate. A light or a flame wavers. A frightened steed swerves from his course. A tool or weapon swerves from the mark or line. The temperature varies. The wind veers when it suddenly changes its direction. That which veers may steadily hold the new direction; that which oscillates, fluctuates, undulates or wavers, returns upon its way. As regards mental states, he who hesitates sticks (from Latin haerere), on the verge of decision. He who wavers does not stick to a decision; he who vacillates decides now one way and now another. One vacillates between contrasted decisions or actions; he may waver between decision and indecision, or between action and inaction. Persons hesitate, vacillate, waver. Feelings fluctuate or vary. Compare SHAKE. Antonyms: abide, adhere, hold fast, persist, stand fast, stay, stick. Fluid. Synonyms: gas, liquid. A fluid is a substance that, like air or water, yields to any force that tends to change its form. A liquid is a body in that state in which the particles move freely among themselves, but remain in one mass, keeping the same volume, but taking always the form of the containing vessel. A liquid is an inelastic fluid; a gas is an elastic fluid, that tends to expand to the utmost limits of the containing space. All liquids are fluids, but not all fluids are liquids. Air and all the gases are fluids, but they are not liquids under ordinary circumstances, though capable of being reduced to a liquid form by special means, as by cold and pressure. Water at the ordinary temperature is at once a fluid and a liquid. Follow. Synonyms: accompany, attend, chase, come after, copy, ensue, go after, heed, imitate, obey, observe, practice, pursue, result, succeed. Anything that comes after or goes after another, either in space or in time, is said to follow it. A servant follows or attends his master. A victorious general may follow the retiring enemy merely to watch and hold him in check. He chases or pursues with intent to overtake and attack. The chase is closer and hotter than the pursuit. Compare synonyms for hunt. One event may follow another, either with or without special connection. If it ensues, there is some orderly connection, as the ensuing year. If it results from another, there is some relation of effect, consequence, or inference. A clerk observes his employer's directions. A child obeys his parents' commands, follows or copies his example, imitates his speech and manners. The compositor follows copy. The incoming succeeds the outgoing official. End of section 29.